Okay, so I'm back from all of my traveling and it is so hot here. And as I've been traveling through Europe and down south, one thing that I have found to keep my makeup looking perfect and simple is this routine. I always start my makeup with the foundation primer. This keeps everything in place. It kind of acts like a nice gripper to hold the makeup on and smooth out your pores. It also contains SPF 15, which is great for these sunny days. Next, I apply my CC cream all over my face. This is going to give me some coverage and even me out and tone down any red that I have going on. It also contains a little bit of SPF 15. Of course, we need under eye correction and brightening, so I'm using my under eye corrector and concealer under my eyes for a simple addition to looking alive after being very tired. So here is what I love to do after my base is on, is do a layer of finishing spray before I do anything else. You can also layer this on your skin right after the foundation primer to give you even more hold, especially if you're outside in the humidity. This is my favorite. I went through half a bottle of this in Europe and it was the best thing. I loved that I brought this with me. It helped so much, making me feel like I was still not sweating everything off all day. So here's the thing, when it's hot and humid outside, you probably don't want to wear as much makeup. And you can adjust this to whatever fits your lifestyle. But I always start with a base, and that can be foundation or CC cream. And then I like to do very simple makeup. I often wore this when I was traveling as my makeup every day because it was easy and it looked pretty. I'm starting with the liquid eyeshadow in Light Beam from my lid to my brow, and I'm just blending that with my finger. Yes, I use my finger with this product most of the time, all over the eye. Of course, eyebrows are essential for me. I can't skip that step. And now I'm going to finish the eye makeup with basic, very simple makeup. So here's my palette I've been traveling with for the past month. And I showed you in a previous video how I put these little cotton pads on here to keep things from breaking, especially if some of the colors are already partially used and you don't want them to crack when you're traveling. I like to do that. So I'm going to be using the bronzers. This is the Medium Glow, Dark Deep Glow, and this is the Golden Glow highlighter as my eyeshadow and as my bronzer. So let's show you how to do that. So first I'm gonna bronze. I'm just using the Medium Glow bronzer and I'll apply it through my cheeks, through where the sun would naturally touch my face, my nose, my chin, and right through my cheekbone here. This gives me some warmth for being as fair as I am. My body's a little darker than my face, which is fine. That's how I preserve not getting as many wrinkles. And I make up the difference by using a darker foundation when I am tan to help me look more blended. Okay, so here we go. There is the bronzer. Next, I'm going to take my Oliver shadow brush and apply the Medium Glow bronzer in the crease of my eye. I'm going to do a wide application and take it up a little higher, especially if you have a hooded eye. You always want to do that. And I just want this to be seen. I'm not making, it's such a natural color that it's easy to not mess up. You can also take a little bit of it on your lid if you want to kind of just do a full over wash on your eye. And now to make it a little darker, you could stick with this by itself, but because I like a little contrast, I'm going to use the deep bronzer, and I'm going to put a little bit of that on top of it just to give me a little bit more depth of color in my eye. Now it's time to blend, and I'm going to use a blending brush to do that with. A clean brush that has no eyeshadow on it to smooth all the lines out. And lastly, I'm going to take the golden highlighter and I'll put that in the inner corner of my eye, right there. And just do a little bit on my lid. I didn't take it all the way across, just kind of more in the inner fourth. And it really opens me up. I'm going to also line my eye with black eyeliner and mascara. Now, my eyes are done now. I did touch them up with a little black eyeliner and black mascara. I do like to have a little cheek color over my bronzer, but you could skip that if you wanted to make it super simple. I'm just gonna put a little shy blush on my cheeks to give me a little bit of pop of color. And then I'm gonna finish my look off with something simple on my lips. It's hot. I wanted it to be fast. Didn't want to take a lot of time, but it did not. It looks like I have more makeup on than I do, but it took very little time because I only used these 3 products on my eyes and on my cheeks. Bonus tip, if you find your makeup does seem to move around for whatever reason in the humidity, you need extra protection, take your waterproof mascara and top off your mascara that you used first with waterproof. This will lock it in and you will have zero movement. Also an easier way to get waterproof protection without it taking a lot of work and multiple cotton rounds at night and your eye makeup remover to get it all off. This comes off a lot easier this way, but you'll get the same result of having a waterproof mascara. And to finish this look off, I am using the new lip oil as my lip color. It's sheer, it's moisturizing, it can be put on easily even when driving in the car, has just enough color. It's so beautiful. Love it. That's my look for today. And now I'm completely set for the humidity. I'm gonna finish this off with another coat of finishing spray. You can never have too much finishing spray. And now my face will stay like this all day long. And it didn't take me much time. So it's a great summertime look. It's also humidity proof and I feel put together. Happy Monday.